Hey there. So, welcome back. We are doing a clarification of the player who you are learning that when he's a player, he is actually about to start playing somebody else if he's moved on. She may actually play back, I'm just doing a little summation. She may actually play back with a fake pregnancy, all the while she herself has someone in her corner who actually is a better partner for her. And she's starting to realize as she's worked with this person or not worked with this person, well, that could be a Freudian slip. Um, where she has spent time with the player that was once with you, that, wow, this person's fucked up. No shit, Sherlock. So let us continue the story here. And with a different deck, we're going to find out and clarify what's going on with this player. How is this going to play out? Yeah, lies, spies. As I told you at the end of the previous reading, please lock your doors, change your passwords, okay? Review who's friends. If you're friendly with friends of them, the player, you may want to restrict what they see in your certain social media accounts. Easily can do that on Facebook. Google it if you have to. But this player is still watching you somehow. Okay, maybe you have a social media platform. Just, they could be pretending to be under a different account. Just be aware of that. Okay, again, they may, uh, remember, they were childish. They may even, let's say you have a YouTube platform. They may try to appease you by that, but careful with small gifts. I mentioned that several readings ago, especially, it's only because Spirit is picking me. Yeah. Wow. 3 pages. Folly. Look at the turn folly. Yeah. See, they would like to come in and again, notice the King of Swords, Knight of Swords. Now, this particular player is immature. There is a lack of emotional intelligence. This stems from something that they grew up with. I do believe that um, if it's the same player that we've been talking about, there may be someone else that sort of puppets him a little bit, and very much like the Great Expectations movie, where it's a total farce. So please be very careful out there, especially if you're in the middle of this and you haven't realized that this person is playing you. Uh, of course, there are people out there that are in amazing relationships. That's not this reading for you. Okay, take what resonates, leave the rest. I have those magnets and t-shirts on my website, little wall art that sort of helps you to remember. Okay. Now, this is where they love to give now, please understand, calculating people, especially the narcissist, this is the person that, if you did them wrong, they will wait and wait for the right, perfect time. So I'm picking up that they're trying to pretend it's almost as if they're going to attempt to give you a message. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was going through things. Here's a little gift. I feel so thankful. But uh, uh, why are they coming to you now? You left them. Okay. Uh, what else? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. They're hoping that they can work on things with you. Okay. Now, why, if they're involved in something else, why are they like dropping that and coming back to you? Player's going to be a player, which means, and players tend to be avoidance. They are the type that tend to have 2 or 3 or 4 people that they're hanging out with intimately. So number 1, hello, STD risks increase like cray-cray, okay? So just that alone, there are people out there, please understand, that are loyal. Uh, okay, so, and thank you, Spirit. They see you, you gotta be careful. Remember, because you're the loyal one, they admire that in you. They may not be able to understand it and do it themselves, but they want to be like you in that regards. Um, But if they speak their words, they may speak of words of love. Just, you know what? I had to clear my throat there. They have an inability to speak what they really mean easily. And again, this has to do uh, with what they learned how to speak as a young person. This is one of the reasons why I'm bringing up the Snarky Tarot decks, because those are going to go live on Kickstarter, because in those decks, I give language that one can now recognize as, wow, that's narcissist. That's something that an avoidant would use, as well as, most importantly, language to be able to rebuttal and to say back to the narcissist without losing face, respect, and basically letting the narcissist know you can't be played. Okay. And that's why I've done the work. I've done about 7-8 years of work. Here comes your King of Swords again. So this person, I'm telling you, this is not their normal sign. Queen of Swords. Yeah, I definitely felt there was an older woman who holds the strings that this, it's as if like they have a mother or a stepmother. No, you can't date that person. You need to date this person. This is the kind of person you need to date. And because of their lack of emotional intelligence, as well as their childish behavior, this person could be 30s or 40s or 50s and still listening to mommy as to what or who they should date. Let me tell you straight off, it's your life. Okay, after 21, it's your life. Okay, you get to make the decisions about your life. Yes, you may go for some advice, but be careful of whom you ask the advice. If you're asking love advice from someone who has gone around the block and has had lots of uh, fiery relationships, meaning there's been lots of arguments and all the rest, that's someone who doesn't know how to play nice in the sandbox. Okay, it's about playing nice in the sandbox. It really is. Okay. What's with this King of Swords? See, you know what? Yeah, told you. You may actually block them and say, no, absolutely. You have freed yourself, and they will always take this. They will see that they could have had it all. The world card. They could have had it all had they played their cards right, which they did not. They literally immature. And we're talking about someone who is, uh, impulsive. Okay. Um, I think this person is also starting to find out that there's consequences to fucking around with people. Simple as that. See, and we got that yesterday. So somebody's getting their wish. And it's interesting. I can read this two ways. They may be, when someone closes the door on an avoidant, they initially have a relief. Oh, God, now I don't have to deal with that emotion. I couldn't understand it. It just seemed to be all too much for me. When in reality, you're simply speaking the truth. You could have been really calm about it. Uh, doesn't matter, okay? The avoidant literally avoids emotions, very much as the narcissist avoids accountability, especially when they purposely actually have hurt you, okay? Like with a malevolent narcissist, okay? So they may initially get their wish in ending something, okay? What is with the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Cups? Spirit, please confirm. Okay, there's messages coming through for that. What is going down? What is the story here, please, Spirit? Mhm. Okay. Oh, did I say in this reading whether a there may be a lawsuit of sorts coming to him via work? Work may be coming to an end. He's not happy at work. There you go. Ten of Cups reverse. And reiteration, the Hangman. He lives, or she lives, in a state of flux for some apparent reason. Excuse me. And I don't know why do they, let's ask spirit, huh? Why, thank you. They have a very big fantasy. They live in their head. That's why we have these King of Swords. They simply live in their head. If you notice here, though, this is this particular card has that sheen on it, so it's hard to see. But there's 7 cups in the 7 of Cups tarot card, which means it means lots of options. You could do this and you could do that and you could do that. Though when I ask specifically what's with, both the 10 of Swords, like that's an ending and a wish. There is something that this person is happy that ended. Okay. And I'm trying to get clarification here. You may hear about this, but this is there's a disappointment about work. Here's your work card. A work card, a love affair at work may end. Okay, you may learning about this. This person may feel cursed, but they don't know how to fix it. But being a player is one of the ways they can think about stop screwing around and playing with people's emotions. They were played with as a child, which is why see now they fantasize giving. Yeah, and here we have the slowest card in the deck. Slowest moving card. Now, the King of Coins is a wonderful card. In fact, has the strongest horse. Okay? Really, when they move with conviction. They already know the outcome. So I think they wish to be more like this. Oh, they wish to be like their younger brother. They may also have to give money to the brother. Okay. And yeah. Uh, they're going to be ending up living pretty much alone like a hermit. They will not change. If they knew that only change would be the reason that their life could totally turn around, they would. And one day they'll get their judgment sooner than later. They're getting their judgment at work. All right. So if there was a work love affair on top of everything else, that's certainly ending. And it's possible they may actually get a little lawsuit about that, or actually have to leave their job. Thank you. Leave their job early as a result of this sexual harassment. And maybe that's where, this money, where they have to give money, but they live in a fantasy land. Love, you did yourself correct with this player. And I'm now going to move on to, thankfully, getting out of this player mode. Let's just give you 3 cards, just to show you how to empower yourself to moving on from the player. Okay. But this is what the player has gone on to do. And thank you, Spirit. Silence. Yes. Okay. Silence is another sign too. Mixed signals, in this case, someone should not have to give you mixed signals. It's either clear messages and clear answers. So be aware, understand the perception, and do a reality check, okay, for yourself, okay, especially if you're in the middle of this, in the terms of process of letting go. Remember, this is a person that comes across as a charmer, okay, very easy to fall in. Stop giving idiots spiritual credit. Not everyone is a lesson. Some people are just dumb. What have I been saying throughout this whole reading? Reality, humor, blunt truth. So that is one. Just remember, and it says here, okay, to really do a reality check, definitely revere yourself and respect yourself to show that you're like, wow, when I text somebody, they should get back. Yes, they should. Okay. Not this, oh, I was busy. Yeah, no, whatever. Okay. Unfollow equals self-care. Unfollow equals self-care. I assure you this is true. The less you see, there's no need to stalk back. Okay? You should be concentrating on yourself, on your own new glow up, on you being, wow, that will never happen to me again. Exactly. Okay? You can't heal while stalking their Instagram or their social media. Not only that, by visiting sites where you might see them, or will just continue the wound, allowing it. It's almost like, oh look, your wound is almost, we can take off the bandage in a couple of days. Oh, let's rip it now. Well, now it's reopened the wound, and now you have, okay. So out of mind, out of sight, out of mind. Okay. I love this. And pay attention to your anxiety. That wasn't intuition. That was anxiety in a cape. Anxiety, self-awareness, perception. So a lot of this, please remember, you were mind fucked. Okay. You were absolutely mind fucked. And this person has multiple people. They're a player. Okay. And they may even get in trouble at work for trying to play with somebody at work. And this person, as much as they would like to be soft and cuddly, King of Swords came up twice. They're impulsive as all shit. And there's no controlling them. So don't even try that. And they're going to, sadly, as we learned from the previous reading, whoever they hooked up with, the newest one, is going to be like, oh, wow. Yeah, no, thank you. And go to her true or their true soulmate, because we saw that in the previous reading. So listen, let's move on, huh? Let us move on. And I'm now going to do the Virgo, because we're getting right into September. We're going to do Virgo's horoscope, and then I'm going to go around the horoscope chart for everyone's readings. So I hope to see you there. Thanks for liking and subscribing. If I've not told you, I'm Lily Q from the Nine of Cups. I've been doing this for over 30 years, and I love helping people. Private readings are available on my website, the Nine of Cups, and I hope you get your wishes very, very soon. Take care. I love you. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.